And we're back in the game with some more medieval Total War, playing as the Byzantines. That is in fact Medieval 2 Total War. I do have the original, Medieval 1. Just recently bought it on the Steam sale. So, we have money in our treasury. That's good. And we're going to try and get rid of this Venetian fleet. We don't want them hanging around our territories. Can we get any more militia cavalry? We can. Now we've got Bran under siege, which we lost in the last episode. Are we going to try and take it? We can see that they only have 300 plus men. What are their units? Mostly trash, except for that unit. And that unit. And how much missile cav do we have? 4 units of missile cav. But how effective are they going to be in the settlement? I think we'll attack the settlement, but concentrate against their reinforcements. Maybe the units in the settlement will come out to try and aid them. And we have some rebels sitting on this bridge. Can we do anything about them? Can we train you? Get another unit. And we're sending this army to besiege the Polish capital. And is Duraso ready to upgrade yet? No, it needs another 100 people. Okay, let's start the episode with a battle, shall we? We'll attack them. We'll fight it manually. Now we will deploy, but we'll just have our cavalry waiting for the enemy reinforcements, which I think may show up from over here. Let's place them over there. Now you're on a ram. You're on a ram, but that's no good for you, so you can drop that. And you have a tower. Where are you? I'm going to switch you out. Put this unit, a spearman, there. We don't have too many infantry. You can deal with their troops if they come out of the settlements. And start battle. Okay, you can see where their reinforcements are. Are they going to come out of the settlement to aid them? Or are they just going to sit here? These are very powerful towers. Don't want to mess with them. They don't look like they're going to come out. Let's try to intercept their reinforcements. Right over here. There was 1 unit of cavalry and some woodsmen, I believe. They may try to get inside the settlement. Although if they were, they would have gone for this gate, wouldn't they? So maybe they're planning to attack my forces. Why are you getting into melee with them? Don't get into melee. Stand back and shoot them. You should have better range. We seem to be doing a good job of killing them off now. Let's take you off the ram. You can come off of the ladders. We can always pick up the siege equipment if we need it. And we've broken their woodsman. We're chasing them down.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Now, I don't mind a few friendly fire casualties, as long as we get rid of this unit.
Praise the Almighty. Our enemy has lost his stomach to fight. We must
Yes, he has.
advantage.
I wonder if we can actually follow him into the settlement. The gate's open. Let's try it, shall we? Gates don't always open, but they have this time. Let's see if we can get in. Follow them in before the gates come back down. Nope, gates back down. Shame. So we did get all of those woodsmen? No, some of them managed to get away. Alright, you're going to have to pull back. So we will have to send our units onto the siege equipment. Okay, you get on there, pick it up, pick it up. You can pick it up, can't you? See if we can. There it goes. Grab that. And you try to get up there. Wow, you're taking a lot of casualties. Let's put you on there. Those towers are definitely shooting at us pretty bad. Well, we're going to take casualties, but this settlement is pretty important. I believe it's a fortress. So we have some spearmen. We don't have any more siege equipment for you to get on, do we? All the ladders can run.
Men have reached the walls with their ladders.
We're going to lose this one, aren't we? Okay. Get away from it before it burns down. At least our archers are getting up. You go over here, follow up on the ladders.
In place. It's the devil's work. Our siege towers have been destroyed.
Yes.
Now we must fight harder to get to our foe.
Definitely powerful siege towers. There you go, try to follow up on the ladders.
The battering ram is in place. It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Okay. We should have brought that unit around.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory. Our men have done
Right,
well.
we can get through the gates. Get inside the settlement. You can come off with the ram. You're not needed on there anymore.
Prove their worth today.
Polish nobles.
Walls belong to us.
That's going to be the most dangerous unit we have to deal with. Okay, those are broken.
The battle is in our favor. If we
Get back on your ram, as you may need it inside. You need to get up here. Just charge through. Charge through and go after the Polish nobles while they're still outside the second wall. And you can go and grab that ladder. And you will need to get inside. Are we doing any damage to the Polish nobles? Really? We will eventually. You should all be firing. You should all be within range. Go ahead and bring your ram all the way up here. What other forces do they have inside? Some woodsmen on the gatehouse.
Our foolish general has thrown his
Yeah, well, at least he's not a real general, so we need to get more of these archers in so they can add their firepower to our cavalry, which is getting pretty beat up. These archers are very slow for some reason. And we've lost three cavalry units. Let's drop the ram and get our few spearmen to engage these Polish nobles. These Polish nobles are routing a lot of our units.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men, the enemy, are badly blooded.
They are, but they're still doing a very good job of killing our troops off. We still need to get into the second level of the city. There's only 30 of them left.
to our lord.
Okay, we've killed their general.
The enemy general. Now his men will lose heart.
They are shaken.
Praise the Almighty.
We've won.
Has lost his stomach.
We don't have to get into the second level. Let's end the battle.
Christendom will be all
600 losses against 300. Luckily, those were fairly basic units. We didn't lose anyone important. We can offer the ransom. It was accepted. Now they shouldn't be getting too many troops from up here.
The day is ours, Lord. The enemy are beaten. Noble Lord.
It's already a fortress. We're going to need the money. What do we need to boost? We can always add that in. It only takes one turn. Can we get with the barracks? Dismounted Byzantine lancers. That's pretty much the best infantry unit we can get. We should already have access to those 3 types of cavalry. We do indeed. You just have not proven very effective. But still, you have a purpose on the battlefield. Byzantine Guard archers are also pretty effective as infantry when they've used up their arrows. But let's get a blacksmith to upgrade all of our units. And we should be at the end-turn point. Now we've got some money. Let's try to make some use out of it. Constantinople. Luckily there hasn't been a crusade against you. Why are you so unhappy? It's because of the heretic that we had there. And we still do. We pretty much need most of these buildings, don't we? What to build? To build... That would definitely take care of the heretics. That's fairly cheap. Let's go for that. Where else can we build? Over there. Right, looks like we're going to be saving some money. And in the turn. Ah, that was the Venetians. Right, we did in fact lose. And the Sicilians have showed up outside of Heraklion again. They're definitely interested in capturing that island of Crete. We are going to take the Swordsmith's Guild. You're not going to be powerful enough to kill off their fleet, are you? Where do we have another port? In Rhodes. It's the nearest one you can get to. Safe harbour. So, they've sent a bigger force this time. We may in fact lose the settlement. We'll grab whoever we can. Got a decent amount of archers. I don't think we're in a position where we can send back troops to save you. No, we do have this cavalry force. What to do? I don't really want to lose that settlement. Let's send them back, even though we need them at the front line. I think with that cavalry and the forces on Heraklion, we'll have enough to deal with them. But we have to get them to Heraklion. We've got a Milanese fleet and a Sicilian fleet that could block us. Large town, ready to upgrade Sophia. And we did construct a lot. But we're probably going to need some troops. Let's merge those units. And that's probably our best missile unit, isn't it? Pretty good defense. Missile attack 9. Melee attack 10. That's better than the Byzantine Lancers. Right. Can get Trebizond archers, which are an upgrade over peasant archers. It's almost as much as Cav. The Cav are more versatile. Budapest, we need to keep you defended. And the Poles are trying to block us from getting to Krakow. Let's go and kill them off. Ah, Knights Templars, heavy Cav. Right, it's a pretty decent force actually. It's a pretty decent cavalry force if they get close to us. But they do have to come across the bridge. Oh no, we have to go across the bridge, don't we? Yeah. Maybe they'll come towards us. Let's see. Because they only have crossbowmen. Do we have enough range to get them? I think you'll have the best range. We can't really charge across the bridge unless we have to, because we only have 2 shot cav units. Let's zoom in. We can actually give you a close-up of the Knights Templar. We haven't seen them yet in this campaign, or my England campaign. But here they are. Knights Templar with their captain. Well, that's actually the general commanding on this force. Polish nobles, we've seen a lot of them, but not close up. Their javelins, they cause quite a bit of damage. And here's a crossbow militia. Although they are militia, the actual crossbow is going to do a lot of damage. Should be armor piercing, whether they're professionals or militia. Let's go ahead and speed it up. If we get too many units in front of them, every shot that they fire is going to cause damage. So they have 117. What we want is for the enemy to try to charge across the bridge. And there they come. Now we can shoot Polish nobles, which are probably blocking some of the shots from the crossbowmen. Let's see if we can even get within range of the knights. That might tempt them to charge across. So we need to get rid of this force and then besiege Krakow. We can grab some mercenary infantry on the way. 4% to 19. Pretty good. This isn't the best type of battle for our skirmish cav to be fighting, but we couldn't just leave them on the bridge and then waste a couple of turns to go around them. Right, now they're coming. Let's try to pull back. But at the same time, keep them within range. Did quite a bit of damage to that unit, didn't we?
They have lost half their men.
They have. And we haven't even lost 10%. And they've got their backs to us. Not too many crossbowmen left. So, not our ideal conditions for fighting, but we've still done pretty well. Polish nobles down to 30, Knights Templar 50, and this unit of Knights Templar 34. For a militia unit, they've hung in there pretty well, and they're now broken. %8 to 65. This unit of Byzantine cavalry seems to have the best range. %71 down. Now, which is their general's unit? This one, I think. Now, that's a storm of arrows for certain. Here come their Polish nobles. They'll get some kills with their javelins, for certain. Especially as we're a pretty solid group. Every shot of theirs is going to kill somebody. But we've got most of their army already. Not dying very quickly, are they? Did we kill off that unit or did they run? No, that's their crossbowmen. So we must have killed off a whole unit of Knights Templar. Yeah, they're not dying very quickly. Well, they weren't. So those crossbowmen should make it back to Krakow. But it was only about 20, maybe 15 of them. Let's see if we can in fact chase them. There's still a crossbowman back there, isn't there? Must have got separated. There goes their general.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Now praise the Almighty.
And we will continue. Alright, some of their men are going to get away. Just because we can't chase them effectively across that bridge. Okay. We'll just put it 6 times speed, let them get off the field of battle. And we lost, yes, that's still 1 crossbowman. We lost around about 9%, I'd estimate. Yep. And only 14 managed to escape. They may not even be full units anymore. Yeah, it looks like that whole force died. So can we reach Krakow, where they only have 3 units? We can. Right. Siege equipment, merge, and we are going to grab those mercenaries. Can we see what they have in there now? More Knights Templar, crossbowmen, possibly a general, as it's their capital. But that is where we're going to leave it for this episode. So, we regained 1 settlement. We've got the Polish capital under siege, and we're going to send a force to Heraklion to defend it. All in the next episode. So until then, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you later.